This is the little cottagey thing. It's just a converted barn and jeep really that we've rented for the last couple of nights. It ain't the most salubrious thing in the world, but it's £75 a night, which when you think about it ain't much more than going camping, is it? This is what it looks like from the outside. Built in 1888 apparently. I think it was the barn then. It's got a couple of little like garagey arrangements, and one of them down here is hiding my bike, which will be off again on the road in the morning, which is alright. That's okay with me. A bit dark in there, I expect. Yeah, it's been quite a road to get here to this point, I'm not going to lie. We've been kind of planning it and saving money for it for some time, and then 3 weeks ago I got knocked off that bike by a random taxi driver, which kind of messed my thing up a little bit. I got the bike back on the road in 2 days. It broke the central bracket that holds the headlamp and the fairing together, so it looked terrible, but I managed to do it, and it's all paid for and it's all back on the road, and to be honest it doesn't look any worse for wear now, so that's good. But that messed us up. Then my phone blew up, had to spend another 500 quid on a new phone. You know, those bloody things that happen, but it's not deterred us and we're still going. Basically we've had, this will be the 3rd night of our journey. We've got 2 more nights on the road, then the next day after that we're heading up north a little bit towards Orléans. We've got a house we've rented for a week there, where we're meeting our kids up there, and that'll be good, which is ridiculously salubrious, as my children always will, the exact opposite of me, how they will pick the things, and I'll show you all that as well, and I'll show you some roads that we set off on tomorrow. So yeah, look, see you on the road tomorrow from me and my bike and a whole bunch of wine I'm about to drink. Good night. Okay, we're off for the next leg of the journey. Bit of a hangover, not too bad. Hang in there, Mark, it'll all be good. It's fucking hot already. It's 10:30 in the morning. First job, go and get some fuel. Oh, well then. Takes an element of concentration for me to be driving on the right hand side of the road, not the left, even when there's hardly any cars. Typical, there's a car. On my left you can see the ruined village of Oradour, which is what we came to visit yesterday. As I said, I didn't want to do a film or talking in there. Just to explain what happened, after D-Day, a week after or so, the Germans started pulling all their troops from the south of France back towards Normandy, you know, to fight the Americans and the British. And they started getting harassed by partisans and what have you. And so certain SS division, regiment, whatever you call it. There you are, look. Well, I'd been harassed and had some men killed, and they stopped here and they decided to get their own back on the French partisans, and they did that by basically they killed everybody in that village for no reason. SS Das Reich just killed everybody, all the women, all the children. They shot all the men in different groups. They put all the women and children and some of the men inside the church, fired through the windows, threw grenades through the windows, and then set fire to it. Truly awful behaviour. And the French have never done anything to that. They have just left it, and it's like a memorial for those that fell. And it's a very, very moving place, particularly the church. Bullet holes still all over the walls. You know, it is a something worth visiting, just to remind yourself of the awful way that people carry on. Old cars all rusty in there, and you know, a lot of people go to it, but there's a great deal of respect there. There's no people shouting or anything, you know. It's very good. So there you go, we've visited that, and now we're moving on south, down about level to Bergerac. But we're going to stop, I think, at a little castle-y thing on the way, as I said. So there we go. Okay, so we're now pulling up at a chateau. We wanted to just stop in and see, mostly because we've got several hours before the next place, and it's only going to take 2 hours to get there, unless I go the longest possible way I can think of, which I probably will. But it's called Chalus Chabrol or something, and it was on the map, so we're going to go and have a butcher's. There it is, look, it's a ruined castle. Excellent, I love a ruined castle, me. There's a lot of bienvenue going on, there's a lot of staff, there's a lot of sat-nav. It's all fucking great. Okay, so I'm supposed to go down here. Aha, I can see it. Shumbadoo. I think Google Maps is even worse pronunciation than mine. But hey, I'm a little bit concerned by that shut gate. But hey. Just, yeah, we've gone the wrong way. Oh dear. Yeah, okay. You're right. This is a very tall bike for a very small woman. And I've got to be honest, I'm quite a tall bloke, and I think it's a tall bike as well. But we are here. Can I park in the shade? Yes, I can. There we go. The bike is looking good still. Everything is good. Right, that's jackets and crash helmets cabled to the bike. Probably going just up there. It's not like it's leaving them in the middle of a city centre. I don't really know where we are, truth be known. But when we've finished looking around here, I'm going to have a good sit down and a good look at the map and see what's the best place to go. Oh, there's not a lot to it, is there? calf there or something. Oh yeah, we have to pay, don't we? Chateau Chalus Chabrol. Well, there is a fair view from up here into the countryside of France. I don't know much about this place. Well, that's just a lie. I don't know anything about it. Bonjour. I do know it's €8 each to get in. And there's a bloke. I assume that this is a grave, although you never can tell. No, it's a sculpture. He's a long fella. And this is a nice place, isn't it? Just like our country, they have lots of places, lots of history. Just the same. Ours is a bit more concentrated though. And often a bit more violent, although I imagine they've got their own share of violence as well. I think you can get into that. There's certainly some stairs there, isn't there? I think we've got to do it. Oh yes. Lorna hates heights. It never goes in battlements with me, which is a disappointment. Oh my god. It's cool in here anyway. Oh my goodness. It's a bit more hard work with these bloody great boots on. Good God. Wow, there's another one. Oh my God. Whew. In for a penny. I'm out of breath. Well, I've made it to the top of the tower. Just about. It has some views. There's a ruin there as well. quite a long way down. I've got to film this bit in here as well. Look at this. I'm not completely sure. Is it just like a dining hall or something? I don't know. It's to do with Richard the Lionheart, isn't it? I've worked that out all on my own. Well, actually, with the help of this genealogy of Richard I here, with my wife's great ancestor, Queen Matilda of Scotland. The little devil that she is. Ain't that good? That was a really interesting place. We didn't know what it was, just drove past, stopped. Turns out this is the place that Richard the Lionheart was shot at in 1199 and died of his wounds. That's history, right? That's history. Fantastic place, lovely little coffee shop, really good. Nice one.